what's going on in pop culture?
I'm pretty behind the times on most things, but Tony, did you know that they're readapting the Harry Potter books?
No.
Yeah, that's yep. There's a new Sorcerer's Stone coming out on HBO.
Why?
Because J.K. Rowling has retroactively changed so much of her books that she feels like there should be another adaptation of her books.
Is that why they've been like sponsoring, or not sponsoring, but like throwing the books at my face now? Like, hey, I recommend this book.
Here.
I've been doing that for a minute.
Here, just for your viewing pleasure. I might put this into
the must watch.
Yeah, into the let's watch. To the idiots watch blank. Harry Potter trailer. Let's watch. Here, we'll watch the Harry Potter trailer because I shouldn't get it.
HBO. So is it a movie or a film?
I told you.
I don't know. It might just be a show. It might be a show. But it's called Sorcerer's Stone, so
And you're going to start.
maybe it's a movie? I don't know.
You think you're something special?
They got a pretty. He looks like Harry Potter.
Oh my god, they did their one job correct with casting. Which is casting a pale white boy.
About my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met. They were funny and clever.
Hey,
They stood up for what they believed was right.
I don't know who that is.
It's Hagrid.
Next time I see you,
Well, I know
will be
it was Hagrid. I just don't know the actor.
That's not my Hagrid.
Hashtag not my Hagrid. This seems very TV show-esque.
It probably is a TV show.
Things from you. Let's see who you are.
Are you really Harry Potter?
The fuck was that about?
So
I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't think I want to. I'm excited to see another fucking Harry Potter
my thing
adaptation.
here's my deal. J.K. Rowling was very involved in the writing of the movies.
Yeah.
Yes, she didn't have complete final say on certain things that happened in the movies. There was creative liberties that the directors were allowed to make because there's only so much that they can, each book is decently long and you can't make an adaptation of the entire book. At the same time, the Harry Potter movies are fairly well done.
Yeah, I don't think they needed an adaptation.
They don't.
They needed
They don't need a adaptation because the thing is, this readaptation is legitimately just so all the retroactive shit that J.K. Rowling has constantly been spewing over the years it's so she can redo it and have it more her perfect vision of her stories that were not perfect, but they were really fucking good.
Yeah, no bullshit. This is just a fucking money grab.
Oh, it's entirely a money grab, and it's also because J.K. Rowling is a narcissistic piece of shit. Another hot take that people are going to get pissed off about, but you know what? Fuck it.
I don't think it's a hot take, to be real.
No, there. Oh, dude, I have had discussions with some J.K. Rowling believers. Holy shit!
I mean, there's people who are like a diehard fan of her, but she's not a good person.
Oh no, they will defend that bitch to the nth degree, and they will tell you everything she did was perfect.
Okay, well then I wouldn't be their friends.
Oh, I fucking hated that. I hated that person. That person was annoying as shit. Because one of my biggest, like, I don't have any problems with it. To explain, it's about Dumbledore. So as people know, with the Fantastic Beast prequel books that are the Harry Potter world, but set before Harry Potter, Dumbledore is confirmed gay, and that he had a relationship with this wizard named Grindelwald. I don't have a problem with that. I just brought up the point that there is nothing in the original series that points to Hagrid being gay, or not Hagrid, Dumbledore being gay. This person was like, no, he was. There's so much evidence that he's gay. And I'm like, what's that? And she was like, well, he's a weird, eccentric wizard. And I'm like, yeah, like every stereotypical high-ranking wizard. Isolated, a little eccentric, and wears really big clothing. What about that makes him gay? There is nothing in the original stories that insinuate that Dumbledore is gay. But I don't have a problem with J.K. Rowling making him gay. I just bring up the fact that there is nothing that points to him being gay. And that's also where the joke is that J.K. Rowling was telling everyone behind scenes during the creation of the original Harry Potter movies is, you're all gay. Every one of you. Gay. Because she just came out of it's something she made up. But J.K. Rowling and her believers will say, no, she intended to have gay characters the entire time, but because it was the 90s, she couldn't. Even though there are plenty of very popular books that were out before Harry Potter that had gay characters.
She also just is a piece of shit.
Oh,
I just don't like her as a person.
She is a fucking white British woman who wrote a book about white British people. Accept it. Fuck. No, and the thing is too, whenever like any fan like has a question like about like, for instance, like one of the biggest like question like theories that like, you know, people would theorize and like question about is the time turner that gets introduced in The Prisoner of Azkaban. Why didn't they use the time turner again? To fix like immediately when like, because Dumbledore knows that Voldemort came back. He knew Harry wasn't lying. Why didn't he have them use the time turner to prevent them from getting Harry and was it Cedric? Robert Pattinson's character, wasn't his name Cedric?
The
Robert Pattinson. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck what his name actually was. It's probably I'm pretty sure it was Cedric.
describe the character though, because I don't know.
You don't remember Goblet of Fire?
Not by heart, no.
God. Yeah,
I've only seen that movie like 4 times. I've seen all the other movies way more.
I've seen all these films many times. Fire Cedric. Yeah, it is Cedric. Cedric Diggory. That guy. It was Robert Pattinson before Twilight fame. He was the one who hopped down from the tree. He was the one who was athletic, or he was the cool guy. That gets murked immediately by I think the one who kills him is Voldemort. Or it's the fucking rat man, mole man. But nonetheless, Cedric, but like, yeah, it's a good point. Like, why didn't they just use the time turner during after the, immediately after the Goblet of Fire and prevented that from happening? But that's the thing. JK would be has stated, well, no, actually they did do that, and it actually led to everything going horribly wrong.
I mean, to be fair, time travel is weird. But I mean,
it is
that
weird.
Just sounds like a lazy excuse.
It is weird. It's legitimately any other legitimate author would just be like, you know what? That's a good idea. That's a good point that I didn't think of. End of discussion. Not, but actually, that she would be the worst improv partner. There is no yes anding with that woman.
I feel like she'll just.
There is no yes. There is no yes and. It's always but actually.
But actually.
I'm
crazy.
But actually, I'm a fucking genius, and you're all the idiots.
See, I thought about this before I even wrote the book, and I knew you're gonna ask some dumbass question like, why didn't I not use a plot point device that would make a lot of sense in this one particular moment? And you're an idiot for even assuming that could work.
In actuality, you're an idiot for saying that Voldemort is really fucking stupid for giving Ron Weasley's little sister a Horcrux.
See, that was a genius play. You just don't understand.
See, in actuality, it was genius that he gave one of his pieces of his soul that immediately got destroyed in the second movie. That's it's just whatever. All right, hello and welcome back to Idiots Watch Blank. That was a really long intro of us just rambling about Harry Potter.
15 likes, and we'll watch Harry Potter. I wait. Okay.
I 100. If you guys want, for the Christmas season, for the holidays, we will watch one of the three big series of Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, or Star Wars.
Fuck, like the OG Star Wars. We're not watching the sequels.
No, we are watching all 9. We are watching all 9, Tony.
No, you said the top. You said 3. You said 3.
No, I said big 3. The big 3 for series, which is Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and Harry Potter.
I hope you pick Lord of the Rings, so I can drink. I can get a nice big glass of fucking whiskey, sit back and watch a fucking walking simulator. That would make me so happy.
So I actually have a reason why I mentioned those 3 individually. It is because I have a big overarching opinion of all 3 films.
Lord of the Rings is hands down the best franchise ever.
It is definitely the better. It is the better of the 3.
I like Star Wars, but Lord of the Rings is dope.
So here, you know what? Here's before we watch it and before the deep dive analysis videos come out, are made for those. Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Harry Potter are just all 3 the same basic story, plot structure wise.
Yeah, they are. I can't lie to you.
And here in the big truth of it all, Tolkien wrote it the best. George Lucas lost the plot after the first three first two sequels, and J.K. Rowling is not smart enough to make it work.
I have never read the books before.
The Harry Potter books are good.
I never had to read them. And I never brought myself.
I will give J.K. Rowling the credit that the books are good. I just hate her individually because she tries to act like she's smarter than she actually is. If she stopped being a narcissistic piece of shit and just shut the fuck up and just be like, yeah, books are good. And yeah, they might not be perfect, but they're amazing, but they are really great books, and call it a day and enjoy her money, then we can move on. But no, she has to constantly try to rewrite her own story to correct mistakes she'd made, and she'll sit there and will continually lie through her teeth saying, oh no, actually I intended to do this, but because of how things were culturally, I couldn't. I'm sorry. It was the fucking 90s. There was a fuck. Again, Will and Grace were on TV at the time. You were perfectly fine adding a gay character and adding some diversity to your story. That's the thing. Whenever she has attempted to add diversity to her stories, she uses the most stereotypical racist names possible.
Like I said, she is not a good person. I do not like her personality or personally.
I love Harry Potter. I hate J.K. Rowling. Luckily for me, the movies were made by loads of other people that were not J.K. Rowling. There are many hands that go into making the soup, and the soup is good, even if a few of the chefs are bad, and I don't like them. The soup was good. But overall, back to what I was original score. Harry Potter, I would give 6.5 out of 10 for the entire series. Star Wars as a whole for a series, I would give a 6, and for Lord of the Rings, I would give an 8.5 out of 10 as a whole series.
Are you talking the director's cut or the OG? Like the
well, okay. That's why I said 8.5. I consider them both when it comes to the rating. If I'm talking OG, it's a 9 out of 10. The theatrical release of Lord of the Rings, 9 out of 10. Extended director's cut, 8 out of 10. Or extended edition, 8 out of 10. I dislike the extended editions. I think they are. It's partially because there's a lot of, like, yes, it's closer to the books, but I feel like there's a lot of over bloating of pacing. There's a lot of scenes that are very needless and were cut for a reason in the original movie for the theatrical release. I do think that there are scenes that are missing from the final film that are in the extended that should have been in the theatrical but were cut to make the film shorter, and I do feel like it does get rid of some context. But like, for instance, one of the when Aragorn brings the ghost soldiers, we do not need that scene we do not need that whole extra scene of them talking to them, because it does bring down some of the tension.
That's fair. Actually, I can see where that comes. Yeah, fair.
That's where a lot of the extended edition kind of, like, I do think that like the opening monologue from Bilbo Baggins, that I forget, is that in the extended version or the theatrical? That's the one I can't remember which one had the monologue from
I'm pretty
Bilbo.
sure it was a theatrical.
It might be. I think there's just I think it's one of those things where I think the original theatrical pacing wise is just near perfection. Like it is really well paced and the tension is good. The beats are great. I do think there are some plot points that should have been included that are missing, and it's primarily with the last film. More to do with the white wizard. I can't remember his fucking name. Count Dooku, the actor who plays Count Dooku, plays him.
I don't know his name.
Something the White.
From The Office?
No. Tony, you
imagine that was Count Dooku. That, oh my god, that'd be funny as fuck.
You piss me off, especially because you watch Lord of the Rings yearly.
I just I'm not good with actor names. Sorry.
I'm not talking about actor. I'm talking about the character, the fucking wizard in the tower, the white
not
wizard,
Gandalf.
Aragon.
Aragon?
No, not Aragon. Fuck, I'm stupid. I fucking looked at the wrong. Saruman the White.
Oh yeah. That was his name.
The conclusion of Saruman the White, because in the theatrical he kind of just fucks off, while in the while the extended actually has a plot thread with him and and shows the conclusion of Saruman. I do think that should have been in the theatrical, and it's one of those weird things where there's certain things that are missing from the theatrical that the extended have, but there is an overbloating to the extended that indeed did not need to exist.
The OG fight between Saruman and Gandalf were pretty dope though.
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed that fight. It was a cool fight.
Mm-hmm. No, in general, I mean, fuck, dude, it's an 8 out of 10. I mean, yes, it's a 1 point. It's a 1 point different. Like, yes, I'm saying the theatrical is damn near perfect, a damn near perfect film series, while the fucking extended edition I think is great, but not damn near perfect. It's legit,
well,
that's my opinion.
Here is a hot take that I have. Okay, before I say this, I do enjoy the director's cuts, but they were cut for a reason.
That is. I feel the same way. They were cut for a reason. They did not need to exist.
But I still prefer the director's cut for Lord of the Rings, mainly because I'm just a weirdo.
Here's the deal. If I would say for the first film, I prefer the theatrical. The second film, theatrical. Third, I will watch the director's cut.
Are we gonna do the Hobbit movies too, or no?
What the fuck? Why would the fuck would we do the Hobbit movies?
What do you mean?
Are we talking about the original animated one, or are we talking about the actual fucking movies? The live action?
The movie.
Oh, dear God.
It wasn't that bad, dude.
It's terrible. It's terrible because they made up 90% of it. The second film, 90% of it is made up. He fucks off from the battle. The battle does not exist in the story. He went to sleep. He slept through the war. Because The whole point of that story, Tolkien, when writing that story, he had a thing against war. He had a thing against war, and that's why he wrote that story. The Hobbit is his children's book, while The Lord of the Rings is his adult novel. This is a novel for adults. That's why there's more conflict and a lot more darker themes in it. The Hobbit itself was primarily predicated to children, and Tolkien wanted to specifically, he wrote it with his kids in mind, and he wanted his kids to be more against just accepting war as a way of things, and to go against war and search for peace. Hence why he fucks off and goes to sleep.
Okay, so no Hobbit movies. Got you.
Well, we
Very
can again. We can watch the animated. It also it's a worse Lord of the Rings. That's the problem. That's the other problem. It is that they went to try to do the Lord of the Rings again and failed.
Yeah. I can't even lie. Yeah.
Source material wise is not faithful whatsoever, and it is legitimately they went to remake Lord of the Rings and it was not. And fuck, the actor who plays Gandalf wanted to have had a fucking panic attack and was extremely depressed filming that film because he had to film in green screen hell by himself for a fuck ton of scenes. That film has none of the heart and soul of the Lord of the Rings films, but it's trying to be Lord of the Rings. Yeah, we're watching Labyrinth, so we're gonna actually start that now. Sorry, we've been rambling for a while. I mean, this is a podcast, so if you got a problem with it, then what you doing here? We're started at the we're watching this on Disney Plus / Hulu. We're at the 00 mark like usual. If you want to watch this, watch the actual film with us in the background, hit play on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Have you seen The Labyrinth, Tony?
Honestly, probably not.
Then I hope you're prepared for a fever dream.
A fever dream. Okay, yeah.
Jim Henson was involved with making this film.
This film in the 80s? Or no, it's not an 80s film.
No, this is an 80s film. Yeah. Henson Associations. Yep, Jim Henson made this film. Have you seen Dark Crystal? Or do you know anything about Dark Crystal?
Like from Stephen King's universe?
Dark
or like not the sorry, the puppet shit.
Yes. Jim Henson's Dark Crystal.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the Dark Crystals.
So it's Dark Crystal. So just think Dark Crystal live action musical. It's the best way to describe it. Jim Henson was this is a musical. David Bowie plays a character known as the Goblin King, and it was supposed to be Michael Jackson was the original potential casting for the Goblin King, but Michael Jackson he was interested but had to back out due to tours and he was working on an album at the time. So he backed out. But they got David Bowie. Which I will say, there will be a lot of dick print from David Bowie. I watched this movie. I've watched this movie quite a lot. This was my sleep movie in high school and junior high. Same with Fantastic Four, the original Fantastic Four film, the 2001.
Huh. That's a very interesting sleep movie to have.
I listened to the commentary track for that one. I have also listened to the non-commentary track for it. I have listened to that film so many times. It's unhealthy amount of times I have technically seen the 2000s Fantastic Four. It is also probably the same, could be argued, with this one. I have also probably watched this one an unhealthy amount of times and have gone to sleep to it an unhealthy amount of times. But, you know. This woman is somebody's grandmother at this point. Oh, hey, a movie. It's the name of the movie.
Actorception. She's playing an actor as an actor.
Yes, and the dog's name is Merlin.
Nice. Look at him run.
That's such a big floofy dog.
Did you ever want a dog that fluffy?
Yes. I mean, the shedding would be terrible, but I'm already dealing with that with a short-haired dog.
No one ever tells you how bad the shedding is. You have to experience that for yourself.
Dude, it is. To be honest, both my dogs in my life have always been massive shedders. I've never actually had a dog that does not shed that much.
All my animals shed a fuck ton. I'm talking like if you sweep after just a week, you can make another dog.
Oh, dude, no, that's every time. Poor Merlin.
Not the garage.
Just because he's wet, get a towel. You don't have a dog towel?
Mm.
Everything you're seeing right now is very important. Okay, it's not the baby's fault that he had the teddy bear. It was more than likely your dad or the stepmom. I mean, you were out acting out of play to your dog. Oh.
Huh.
The baby just needs his butt change or a fucking bottle, bitch. I mean, you're screaming at the fucking baby.
How to make someone cry is yell at them aggressively until they stop. Works every time.
That was my father's way of fucking trying to make me cry or stop crying. Whatever, I would start crying. He's like, "You want me to make you? You want me to give you a reason to cry?" This poor fucking child. Oh, hey, the crying stopped.
Ah, peace at last.
Oh.
Doing just fine.
Yeah. Hey, he cried himself out. He's fine. He's sleeping. He's just sleeping. Don't worry. Everything's fine. You totally didn't wish for goblins to take him away.
No.
All right, never mind. That's a demon. Get the lighter fluid in the matches.
I thought we were not supposed to feed them past midnight. What are you doing?
It's probably still like around like 8 or 7.
Wow.
The baby gone.
There's a lot going on right now.
There is a lot going on right now. Oh, the owl. Oh, never mind. And that was a man. It was David Bowie.
What? What makes you think he's the Goblin King?
Well, okay, he was originally an owl and then he became a man, so you know, it's either he's a wizard or he's gotta be the Goblin King. Absolutely, David Bowie.
Oh,
Oh my God! It's a
Fiji ball.
yeah, there it is. It's a Fiji ball. You know, I was never that good with the Fiji ball.
I bought it thinking it would just work on its own, and then I was disappointed that it wasn't magic, so I never used it again.
You got mad. You got mad that it was actually a skill you had to learn.
Yeah.
See, what's funny is I had a buddy who had like this off-brand one that was like rubber. And then I had another friend who had the actual Fiji ball that was made of glass. Did not realize it was made of glass. I grabbed it and fucking went to bonk my friend on the head with it, not realizing it was glass. Yeah. That was an awkward day. That was an awkward day at my friend's house.
You like hurt him with it?
Oh yeah, I whacked the shit out of him with the fucking glass marble ball. I didn't hit him that hard with it. It was more that like I did like a light like bap with it when he popped out from a corner. But I was like, I thought it was rubber. I was a dumb child. Not realizing the ball that I was holding was made of glass.
How would you have known?
I mean, I didn't hold it for long. I grabbed it off his desk and then went to bop him with it. But it was you could hear a little crack. It made contact with his forehead pretty hard. There was no bruising. His head was just red.
And you just cracked his skull open.
I would feel a lot worse if that was the case.
Nice. In the drinking water. Thanks, bud.
That's not drinking water. That's still water.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, hey, it's Pixies.
Is he the keeper of the labyrinth or something? How did he do that?
No, the keeper of the labyrinth's the Goblin King. just a guy who kills fairies out front, who likes to be a smartass.
Oh,
Oh.
I'd say follow the yellow brick road, but I like him. She chose the creepiest path, by the way. She's going down the creepier pathway.
Yeah. What, you're saying you wouldn't have chose to go right or left? You would have chose to go right?
No, I would have gone left. I feel like the creepier way is the right way.
Exactly. See, you're thinking right. Man, everything's so sparkly around here.
It's all the dead fairies.
Yeah. Or it's all the fairy shit.
Oh wait, what? You just grabbed a fistful of it. That's crazy. You walk like 10 feet. I can still see the front door.
the fairy dust that the fairy dust that Peter Pan throws on the kids is actually just fucking fairy shit. Just with some fairy dust, and if you believe, you can fly. Where do you get the fairy dust? Don't worry about it.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
You don't want to know. All right, again, you went for like another, like, at most 20 seconds, sweetheart. You didn't get that far.
Hey, it's eyeballs.
I said hello. Exactly where she wanted to go. So 90% of the rest of this film was just because that worm told her not to go that way.
Thanks, worm.
Such a helpful worm. Though, I mean, it's fair. It's fair. The worm's like, you don't want to go there. That castle fucking sucks. It's not like she told the worm why she needs to get through the labyrinth or where she's going.
I feel like the baby is gonna be the king. I wonder why they even need the baby.
It's not really that he needs a baby. He's granting a wish. Remind me of the babe. What babe? The babe with the power. What power? Power of voodoo. Who do you do? What? Remind me of the babe. So my baby, as hard as babe could cry, do I do? Baby, love had gone, then my baby blues.
I understand why this was your comfort movie.
What kind of magic spell you use? Diamond nails, puppy dog tails, thunder or lightning, baby say. Baby dance, magic dance, magic dance, magic dance. Baby fell on you. Jump, magic jump, magic jump, magic jump, magic jump. Baby fell on me. Stop that baby, make him pee. Ah, she's being clever. See, this is... Your mother's a fragging
The fuck you shit about my mother?
Your mother's a fragging artifact. See, she is being very clever. But this fucking monkey. Baby, try as hard as babe could try. What do you do? My baby love had gone. Knows my baby blues. Nobody knew what kind of magic spell you use. My man says, puppy dog tails, thunder or lightning. Baby said, that's magic dance, magic dance. I'm gonna be honest, the baby's having way more fun with the Goblin King and the goblins than she was with her sister.
I was gonna say the same thing. Look at his smile.
Are we sure we want her to save the baby? I think he'd be perfectly fine with them. I think the only people that'd be upset are her parents. That was totally not.
Oh my god! I thought the baby was gonna hit the floor for a second.
Yeah. That's totally not a doll that he's dancing around with right now. Totally the actual
Totally
baby.
not. The practical effects on this movie are fantastic. Hence, you know, the Dark Crystal.
Well, I mean, it is Jim Henson.
His puppeteer shit is amazing.
Jim Henson in general was he was a fucking legend. Very creative individual. See, it's really funny though if you watch this and like the Dark Crystal, And this is that was the only two things that you ever watched from Jim Henson, and then randomly come across the Muppets, be like, what the fuck? Ooh. Do you know the solution to this?
No.
So she asked the right question, but she had the wrong logic.
So can you explain the solution, but like dumber, so I can understand it?
Okay, so she asked the right question, which is, would the other tell me that this door leads to the correct place? And you go by the answer that they give, so they'll say yes or no. So if they say that the other would say yes, then that's the question of, okay, now, so that eliminates the reason why that eliminates the other door is because why that's the correct question to ask is because, again, one always tells the truth, one always lies. So the other one, if he says yes, like yes, he would tell you that this door leads to the castle, which means that the person who she asks is either the truth. It does not matter if they're the truth teller or the liar, because no matter what they would say a lie, or no matter whatever they say, it's always the exact opposite. You always want to take it as the exact opposite, because the other person would say the exact opposite of what they just said. So he said yes, meaning the other person would say no.
And if they said no, then the answer would be the door.
No matter what, whatever door they say yes or no to, it's always going to be the correct answer. Because it's always going to be the opposite. So whatever door that you kind of here, I'll give you the exact.
I think I understand it.
Oh, I still feel like I'm explaining it wrong. Solution. Because it's been a minute since I've looked up the actual solution. Yeah, the correct question you always want to ask the guard for this puzzle is, if I ask the other guard which door leads to safety, which door would they point to? Then take the opposite door to the one they indicate. If you ask the truth teller, they will honestly report that the liar would point to the dangerous door. If you ask the liar, they will lie about the truth teller's honest answer and point to the danger store. It's because...
So you ask the honest door to be honest about the liar door.
Well,
you ask the liar to be honest about the truth door, which will end up lying.
Yes.
Okay, I understand the logic.
Yeah, so no matter what, when you ask them, they will point out if you ask them which door will lead to safety, if you ask what the other will say for which door leads to safety, it will always be the door. Both of them will always give the answer of the dangerous door. So the safe door will always be the opposite door of the one that they say. I just realized, no, actually, she did do it correctly. It's just the truth is, I don't think that they were telling the truth about them. I think they both were actually liars. Hence why they were talking, or I think how that one actually worked was the two up top, it's two opposites. You have one who tells the truth and one, above, and one who tells a lie down below, and then same for the other. Because they were communicating with each other about the answer before they gave it. Oh no. It's the Fiji ball. Who's this Elden Ring ass character?
For real though.
Oh, it's just David Bowie with his massive dick print.
Yeet.
I feel like the creators of the Fuji ball just watched this movie and were like, "Oh, we need to make that."
A Fiji company called them, said, "Oh boy, do we have a prop for you?"
No, because this movie came out before that came out. So I think one of the marketing guys was watching, or actually the owner of the company was watching this movie high and was like, "Wait, I have a product, Todd. What is that? We take that glass ball and we sell it as a magical item to stupid kids who think it's magic and not realize that it requires actual skill to use."
Yeah, I was really disappointed. I was super upsetty.
Damn, Hoggle over here caked up. That's a fair point.
That is a very fair point.
Also, the Goblin King's name is Jareth.
Jareth. Hey.
This is some Zelda shit. Oh, it's a sundial. Dims are my family jewels. I'm not gonna lie, it really does feel like Jim Henson really just did the Muppets because he knew that it would make him money, and then he did all this shit because this was like what creatively he really wanted to do, was just weird ass shit. I mean, he did admit that he was a coward before they got here.
Thanks, Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Mink.
Perfect throw. Oh, another perfect throw. Hmm? She puts him down, and then he immediately just eats her. End of movie. Roll credits.
Friend.
Friend. So, you remember earlier when I said, "Hey, pay attention to what you're seeing earlier in the film."
Bedroom?
Yeah, in the bedroom, like that first panning shot, because everything that they show is actually very like relevant to the rest of the film.
Yeah.
You did make reference to it with the follow the yellow brick road.
I did. Yeah.
But I don't know if you noticed. So, Hoggle was the last thing that you saw, like on the panning, like the statue that was facing sideways. But there was also a Where the Wild Things Are book, which
is this guy right here?
yeah, which represents Ludo. There's a character that we're gonna see that was a plushie. It's ooh. Oh. All right, now take the knocker out of his mouth. Ludo don't seem like he likes this place. again, every time we see the baby with Jareth over here, we see the baby being taken care of. He's happy. Why are we
giggling?
Yeah, why are we trying? Why are we rooting for this girl? Damn, even Ludo caked up over here. What's up with all these caked up? Oh. Oh no. Ludo's cake was too big.
He no longer with us.
Dang, he just, dang, he was just eating. He was eating by the woods. Oh yeah, what's about to come up is, that looked like David Bowie's face. Oh, speaking of David Bowie.
Oh no, he got caught betraying.
It's a beach.
Nice.
All right. I will say we're about to get to the creepiest fever dream part of this film.
Oh. Ooh. I have words, but I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Jesus Christ. I just... What the?
What what the fuck?
What was that? What? Hey, Jared's a man of his word.
Also known as their sewers.
Yeah. So what'd you think of that scene?
I don't know what I was watching, but I liked watching it.
Fun visuals.
Fun visuals.
Oh, Ludo! There you are, buddy. Yeah, it smells like shit around here, dog. Those geysers are just assholes. That are constantly active.
The scariest game of fucking rock skip of your life.
The most dangerous game of the floor is lava ever. What's a worse fate? Stepping into something that makes you smell terrible forever, or lava?
Smell terrible forever.
And Shadow the Colossus.
No, he's beating my homie up with a stick.
It's like, okay,
the
you
moment
go,
just find a bigger stick.
you gonna beat me with a stick, then I'm gonna beat you with a stick. What the fuck was the point? This dumb fuck.
Well, you just.
My fair lady, this bridge has lasted for 1,000 years.
Well, I guess it was its time, huh?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know. I don't think the Goblin Kingdom has good bridge inspectors on staff.
It may have lasted 1,000 years, but how long has it been since someone's walked that bridge?
It's more, how long has it been since someone maintained it? Done some maintenance or tested it? Alright, she's gonna smell like shit forever.
It's over. Oh. Thanks, buddy.
Well, no, because remember he said that even if you get like a little bit on you, you'll still smell terrible forever.
Yeah.
Like, and those rocks came from the bog. I didn't know Adam Sandler was co-producing this. Oh hey, it's Merlin.
It has his footprints or farts all over it.
Yeah. Who knows? This could have been inspired by this could have been what inspired Sandler. I love that she hasn't realized that dog is her dog.
Good boy. Good pups. Do it. He's gonna stab her in the back because he's a coward.
Toggle? No,
Yeah.
never.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
They're friends. They're the best of
No, they're not.
friends.
No, they're not.
See, the baby's upset because he's seeing his piece of shit sister. Like, fuck that bitch. I won't
Yeah,
be
when
with-
you do the clock thing again, just end the time. Don't give her. Just don't worry about it.
Oh, this motherfucker. Oh no, little dog, where you going, buddy? Ah. Laced. With ecstasy. Yeah. Also, where is he going? He's going back to the bog.
Is he gonna punish himself by throwing himself into the bog?
Yeah, it was ecstasy. Jareth gave her
Drugs.
Jareth soaked that peach in some LSD for a couple hours. Like, she'll enjoy this.
I mean, he's just trying to kill the time, not hurt her, right? He's just trying to burn some time.
Dude. How long do you think David Bowie practiced with those?
I think he knew how to use them before even the movie.
Dude,
Like he was already just a pro.
Dude, he when he saw the fucking Fuji balls, he was like, "Bitch, I've been Fujiing since the fucking 70s." Oh, another.
I think
musical
he
number.
just. Oh, another one.
Yeah. God, you guys are very you guys have no perception. Ludo over here, a strength build. Fucking that Fox guy is a fucking dex build. None of them wouldn't put any points into wisdom or intelligence. I'll go rolled ones on all of his dice rolls.
No. He's trying his best.
Yeah, totally trying his best. David Bowie though over here rolled fucking perfect sixes. There's a hauntingness to David Bowie.
He gives like the perfect villain vibes.
He truly
But he's
does.
not even. Is he a villain or does he just want a kid? And he'll be a better father
I mean,
than any one of those.
There has been nothing but signs that he is actually like a better like parent type guardian. Like, yeah, he's kind of a dick and like monster, but I mean, he is doing what she asked him to do, which was take the kid away.
And now he wants to be a better father.
It's not his fault that she changed her mind immediately.
Yeah. He granted a wish, and now he just wants to take care of the kid.
Exactly.
And now this one girl just wants to revoke his wish. Her wish.
Exactly. Hey, that's why they say, be careful what you wish for. See, my thing is, though, too, knowing that Michael Jackson was potentially going to be the Goblin King, it's just thinking 80s Michael Jackson replace David Bowie with him. I don't feel like it would hit the same.
I think it would have hit a little too hard.
I think Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I think singing wise, the songs would be fun and interesting, but like the singing, but
I think Michael Jackson would have been a cool cast back then. But I think having him cast a movie like this would have low key ruined the movie.
I mean, I've seen him in Wiz. I think it's the epitome. I think this film holds up more like villain wise for David Bowie's character, because David Bowie just works so well as a villain. I don't think Michael Jackson would have worked well as a villain.
No.
With his soft ass performance voice. The Wiz is fun, but Michael Jackson worked in that because he was a scarecrow. Oh, the peach went bad.
Oh, hello.
Just a standard episode of My Hoarder's Life.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I saw that. I'm pretty sure I saw that woman.
Wasn't she the woman who was eating her bed?
No, you're thinking of My Strange Addictions.
I am.
I wouldn't trust the hags.
Hey, back in the bedroom.
She's home. It was just all a bad dream.
It was only just a dream.
Oh, that's the painting back there.
Back.
I'm also I think that might be a David Bowie poster.
Baby's still gone though.
They'd be gone.
Why are we just handing her shit?
Hey, the Wizard of Oz. I think that lady's trying to turn her into. Oh, thank God she didn't fall for the hoarders. That hoarder was trying to turn her into one of them. Hey, we would have been here fucking hours ago if that worm didn't just
that little silly worm.
Stupid ass worm. Asshole.
Nah, like worm was cool.
It was a chill worm. He just wanted to offer a cup of tea. That man's on a 30th of a 50-hour shift.
Mood buddy.
He on crack. Oh, now he wakes up. Elden Ring boss inbound.
Dun 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 dun. You weren't far off from that Elden Ring boss fight.
It truly does feel like that this could be in a fucking Souls game. Like, nah, bitch, you see that thing? Hell no. The dog scared. It's a big man with the big axe. Oh, it's just a mech. You got it, Hoggle. Geronimo! He's dead. Ah, damn it.
Whoa, he ate that. What? Just like that? Damn right, little buddy.
Oh, hey, it's Hoggle. Oh. You
Hey,
missed.
it's battle time.
they missed. They just hit they hit their own houses. They missed again. Is this where you expected this movie to go when I told you about it?
No. I can't say that I thought that it was gonna be like this. But this movie holds up really well because of the practical effects.
Absolutely. The thing that's fucked up, a movie like this can never be made now.
You think so?
Hollywood won't allow it. It's too expensive. It's too expensive to do all the practical effects, in their opinion. That's the thing. We're in a society where everything's about stockholders. What is the most profitable and how many corners can we cut? Because there was a thing with Cabin in the Woods, like all the practical effects that they did for Cabin in the Woods. A lot of the artist who worked on a lot of the costumes and the shit said that they're like you're probably never gonna see what they did at the time, what they did for even that in 2010 or 2011 ever again, because it's so expensive for most studios to, or it's an investment that most studios just are not willing to make anymore.
It's a shame. But I guess that makes sense because, like, what are they gonna do with all the? Like...
I mean, it is one of those things where it's like it's the like, well, we're never gonna use these practical things ever again. So imagine being able to buy like Ludo's head. Or buy one of these goblin riders' armors.
I mean, yeah, like imagine like owning one of these puppets would be so crazy.
It would, and that's the thing, you're not gonna have a chance to do that ever again. Because Again, yeah, if they went to make this movie nowadays, everything would be CG. It's just sad because like a lot of this is matte painting. They're matte paintings, practical houses made. Like I get that it is like expensive and takes a lot of artistry and time, but it just looks better.
Whoa! They have a whole ass machine gun?
A cannon plus machine gun. Oh, and it's dead. No, it seems like he's still living. Thank God she met Ludo. They wouldn't have gone through some of this without the fucking creature that could summon rocks.
Honestly, yeah.
That is a very good question. God, now that you mention it, man, like this too. Look at this.
Yeah, this looks fucking phenomenal.
This set is like. The thing is, it's because it's all it's all tangible. This scene is, I will say, this scene is probably one of my favorite fucking scenes. Because it's also just such clever camera tricks and fucking choreography. God, you cannot.
This film was really smart.
And what? Because it also just shows you how smart Jim Henson was. Also, do you notice that they had a wire on the baby? To keep the baby from moving from that spot he was at.
And the soundtrack is a fucking banger.
That's also
everything hit so far.
Yeah, it's also I gotta say that is partially why I'm glad that they got David Bowie to be a part of this, because David Bowie makes like his music was always very like sci-fi fiction, like fantasy shit, which just works so well for this fucking film. And the fucking. The composer did a great job. God, like. Don't you do it, baby. Oh no, infinite fall.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was hot.
There it is. There's the dick print I've been waiting for. There's his tightest pants. Also, speaking of which, RIP. We haven't said it. We haven't said it.
Oh, what about the baby? The one you always wanted.
Main skin? I wanna be your slave. I wanna be your master.
Be your master.
Oh my god. Bye, Al. Oh, he just a. Wait. Oh my god. Oni. Character growth.
Character growth. She likes the baby now. It's the babe.
I feel like it is undeserved beyond belief.
I mean, she did go through all of that just to save the baby.
Yeah, but like, she didn't really interact with the baby. Outside.
No, she just went through a little journey.
Like, don't get me wrong, she did grow as a character, but at the end of the day, it doesn't change the fact that the Goblin King's right there on her desk.
It was all in her imagination. At least I think it was. Or was it? Dun dun dun.
Oh my god.
Goodbye.
It's Udo.
And they all clapped.
And they all were actually, they all do exist. Hey, what the fuck are you doing here?
Did someone say Scrabble?
Yes.
I'm fighting that person.
Well,
It's on site. I don't know who said it, but it's on site, buddy.
it was the dog or the fox thing.
I'm punching that little shit across the room.
Well, you don't like Scrabble?
No.
Why does it? Because it makes you feel stupid.
Yes.
Fair. All right, that was Labyrinth.
Yeah, I've never seen that movie in my life, but I'm glad I did today. I always like movies with practical effects.
Same. It's always. Again, I think it's because it's that simple fact that you just like it's. It's not that it's not doable. It's just also look at all those puppeteers who deserve a fucking round of applause for the work that they did, and the goblins. It's again, it's one of those things where it's like it's not impossible for them to make a film with this much practical effects nowadays. Because there is some CG, like there were some computer graphics used in this film, and like definitely it would look those moments that they did use computer graphics would look better nowadays, but again, nothing will beat the full like the majority of this film that is all practical if it was all CG. Because there is just a point where the CG like will look off and not feel as nice to look at. Because it is a whole like tangibility aspect of it.
All right, so I'm gonna rate this movie. I want to say a 5, but I want to give it a 6.
This is completely biased because this film is kind of like weirdly even though I didn't watch this film till I was like in my late teens, but there is a child joy of this film, and I've watched this film an ungodly amount of times and do enjoy it every time I watch it. It is a 7 out of 10. It is a 7 out of 10 for me. Purely biased.
I'll give it I'm willing to give it a 6. I think it was above average.
It definitely has its issues as a film, but I think it's the practicality of the practical effects, the costume designs, the fucking set designs, the music. I just adore it for what
All that was fire. For me, it was Honestly, the pacing.
Fair. Like I said, this film was primarily a go to sleep film.
The music was solid, spot on. Even the character designs, the set designs were all fucking immaculate. That was just the boy doing his work. You know how it is. He's always goated at that. Like the actual visuals for the movie were top tier. Absolutely no questions
his
asked.
debt to the works of Marcy Sender. Original soundtrack album available on Emmy America Records and Cassettes. Novel from Henry Holt and Company, The Labyrinth.
It was a solid movie.
It was a fun movie, an enjoyable film. I'm glad we got to cover it. Oh dear God, Strange Magic. Oh fucking dear God, no. But with that all said, hope you guys enjoyed another Idiots Watch Blank. To be honest, this will be the last pre-recording before the release of the first Idiots Watch Blank, which is the Lego movie. So we'll see how that goes.
Put 3 down in the bag before we release the first one.
Yep. But again, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to subscribe to the channel. If you're new, these will be releasing every other Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In between the releases will be a review that I will be doing, or an analysis I will be doing on each of the films and shows that we watch. So if you got any movies and shows that you would be interested in us watching and me analyzing overly, then comment them down below. But with that all said, hope you guys enjoyed and see you guys next time. Bye-bye now.